Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Eto'o. Lewis. Great chance! Now he's off and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Luis Suarez, is just about the perfect striker in the modern game. Probably best spearheading a front three, just so good moving away from and isolating defenders. And he's relentless, Peter, always in your face, always asking questions.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Eto'o. Chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Tar attempts a clearance. Vieira.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he spark a counter here? Collar! He's got the shot away! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. And it's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hits one! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It's Luis Suarez! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's the hit! He scores! And again they hit the front.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Malaysia take the lead. That looks a good ball through. Pass is just off target. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Maldini cuts it out. Pull it. Beckham. No way through. Malaysia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
He's had a shot! And that has been clubbed away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely worked. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And here's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Beckham, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Luis Suarez, Gerrard, and it's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Has been indicated.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vieira. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now it's Eto'o. Luis Suarez. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball if he can get there. Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Can he get it through? And he's in. Oh, there's the shot! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! Right back in the game!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shot a goal! Sticks it away! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a
great hit! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Malaysia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an...
Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe is looking to set free a runner. And he's being shifted off it. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Big chance! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Substitution on the field, number 11, Mbappe, number 2, Panis, number 21, Suarez, number 9, Eto'o, coming on the field, number 18, Neymar, number 13,
And here's Hullet,
Nedved.
Can he finish? They've scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And the finish! Haaland gets flagged offside.
Malaysia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Neymar. Haaland, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Malaysia have their third corner. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rummenigge certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Collar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Six added minutes.
And he gets rid in a hurry. What a throw in. Bale. Bale, he gets big! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
23.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Number 7, Bellingham.
Oh, he tries a shot! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Bale. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Koller receives it in a good position here. Al-Saad have the chance to go the other way. Can he get away here? Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé. Musiala! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. It's a mighty effort! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Koller demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And here's Isak. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. The less said about that pass, the better. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Lahm. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. He can run onto that. And he's heaved it away. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pirlo. Bale. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Played back in. Bale. And Beckham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And it's Lahm. Beckham. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Isak. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Isak.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Thinks one through. Rijkaard makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe! And he's been shifted off it. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Has a look and plays it forward. He's played him through. And he's intervened well there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Al-Sadd get the ball rolling for the second period. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lahm. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Forwards and with intent. Al-Sadd looking to break at pace. Fiddles it through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. Nesta goes steaming forward. Nesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale. Goalkeeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neatly clipped into space. Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played with finesse. Well timed, excellent interception. Al-Sadd look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's certainly onside here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substitution in progress.
Al-Sadd choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now the finish! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Cross from Musiala.
Al-Sadd are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ribéry! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham stood his ground strongly. Vardiol goes on a run down the left wing. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bullet is the key defender on that occasion. Bullet calmly anticipates.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koller looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini. That is ended up in no man's land. Araujo for De Bruyne. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Koller. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Dink through. Musiala. That's good play. Oh, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, it's Beckham, and he's managed to get free.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Quality ball. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckham. Well, they've got it again.
Added time.
The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. He's going for goal! Gullit finds himself offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Well, that has not gone well. Goalkeeper's ball. Figo. Lam. Gerrard. No, that's been intercepted. Koller. Not the most accurate pass. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Lam. Beckham. Very nicely done. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Real chance! Goal! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Figo. Pirlo. It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking to set free a runner.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space. That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Beckham. And he was alert to it. Bale. And it's Pirlo. Gerrard. Distributed tidily. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Beckham. Played into space out wide. Now he's off and running. Now it's Beckham. The message is clear, none shall pass. Figo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's managed to get free. Schmeichel catches it safely. Figo has created one goal already. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess...
Oh, smashing header! And the ball's come loose here. Collar. Pull it. Out to the right. Interesting ball. Beckham is fouled. Collar. And we've reached half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first-half performance. They're not at it.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And here's Maldini. Gerrard gets across and deals with it. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Figo. Beckham crossed into the box.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Collar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Araujo. Figo. That's a good ball out wide.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Schmeichel sends that a long way. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckham in acres of space out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's been shifted off it. Lam fiddles it through. He's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to shoot. Gently done. Pass somewhat off target. He's picked his way through. Now it's Hullet. Nice ball, and he's in here. Now the finish! And more, and more, and more. And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Big chance! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things looking so easy, almost Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and...
Has a go! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.